I'm going to show you how to remove the fender off these old Chevy trucks, off my 97 Chevy. Pretty easy stuff. I believe it's a bunch of 13mm head bolts, so I know there's going to be one there. We're going to have to peel the cowl off because there should be one there. Underneath, a whole bunch in there. Yeah, I'll show you, but you got to look a little bit. Before you get started, feel free to subscribe and follow along for more build videos on this, more how-to videos. I got 2 other videos removing the grill and the hood, so if you want to remove the front clip of your truck, follow along with those videos. So I'm going to see if I can leave the liners in and just remove the fender itself, because there's a bunch of stuff that you got to take off for the liners, but I just want to leave those intact for now and make another video on that maybe. One screw, this tab slides out from that hole. Take this corner of the cowl piece off. The hinges will be a part of the fender. 13mm bolt right there, 13 right there, there's a 13 right there, there's a 13 inside. You have to get it from the inside of the door, but there's one on the bottom there. Show you what I mean. Up top here by the top hinge, and then just above the bottom hinge there's another one there. So grab a 6-inch extension or something and get to those guys. I'm going to peel this mud flap off, see if there's any bolts behind there, but one there, these ones are going to be rusty. There's going to be a bunch of 13mm bolts all the way there, so we want to take those off too. I'm just going to take the wheel off so I have better access to all those bolts, and it'd be easier to take this mud flap off. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the bottom ones. So I'm going to start with this guy. There's one on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the inside. I'm going to remove those ones first and go from there. I might as well get this guy while I'm here. There's a bumper filler piece on the fender here. 7mm screw head holding that guy on. Or maybe not, I don't even know what's holding that guy on, but she wasn't turning, but it's already broken, so I'm just gonna leave that. You will want to get the computer out of the way because there are 4 more bolts on that bracket holding this guy in. To get that bracket out, there's the one down here and the one up front here. After you got the 2 in the door out, and it should pop off, so we'll see. Computer and fuse box. Computer is from this side, there's here, and the 2 on the fender. 10mm head bolts. Fuse box, 3 of them through the liner and make a triangle. 10mm head bolts. I'm not sure 100% what this side's going to be like, but I'm guessing that side is harder. It looked harder, so I did that one first. This can't be that much more difficult. There's a battery tray here. Looks like there's 2 bolts holding it on. 10mm head. Take those guys out. So, should have every piece of hardware out. Here's your 2 that are holding that tray in. Here's all the hardware. They're all 13mm head bolts. There's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17 of them, and the 2 10mm head ones. So the fender should just come off. Oh, not quite. Let's unsnap that, break that off, and oh yeah, getting ahead of myself. Hood release latch. Let me get that off, and then I'll get back to you. These are easy to take off. So you see how it clips in over there? All I'm doing is taking this little flat blade, stick it in the side, does that. I believe that should be it. Ta-da! Super easy. As long as you don't have rusty bolts, it's simple. I mean, this truck sat in a field out in Cold Lake, Alberta for 6 years. They go from anywhere from plus 30 Celsius down to minus 30 Celsius. So there's a huge temperature change. There's snow, there's rain, there's all that kind of mess of weather. I'm surprised that came off that easy. I didn't have to fight with any bolts. Just use the cordless impact and it broke all the bolts loose. It was nice. Your hardware, the longer bolts, as you can see, there's a shorter and longer. The longer ones go on the fender, the shorter ones go from the liner into the fender. For the right fender, pop the airbox top off, and this guy actually, I got it unsnapped from the hole there, just kind of wiggled out. There's a cover here. Your antenna goes through that hole up to here. 2 screws, 7/32 big. There's a ground right here. It's like a 10, and then a 13 right there. One secret bolt right there. One secret bolt on the right side. Tricky, tricky. If you're looking to remove the liner out, I believe it is right there and right there. Those two. These guys up here are just holding stuff up here, so make sure all the stuff up here is disconnected and out of the way or whatever. And then there's gonna be 3 13mm head bolts along the rod support. So if you liked the video of me showing you how to remove a fender off of an 88 to 98 Chevy, this one's a 97 4x4, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this channel and share any knowledge I have on the auto body industry, on show you progress of my build and any other things that I can find along the way. So yeah, please subscribe if you made it this far.